16,000 subscribers, almost 200,000 views per month, making roughly around $2,000 passively. That is, I didn't think I was big enough to get hacked. I thought I was too small to get hacked, but I made a stupid mistake. And I'm not gonna lie, this has thrown me for a whirlwind. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna really need your help to make this happen. Let's party. First of all, I wanna say thank you to everyone who called, reached out, sent a message, and just offered support. I really appreciate it, especially those within the industry, within the garage door community, within the business community, and really my friends and family. Like a lot of you who don't even have a garage. It's funny, I have many tell me, is like, man, I don't even have a garage door, but I know everything about them now because of your YouTube channel. But I have to explain how it went down, because hopefully that will help you or anyone watching this video understand what not to do whenever they think their YouTube channel is being compromised. So I got this email basically from YouTube, Google, saying that there was a copyright infringement strike on my channel. Point is, I thought it was legit. I thought it was real. And so what it told me to do was to basically go through a link that was connected to a QR code. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? If you know anything about phishing scams through email, whenever you have someone that says in an email, click here, scan this, provide this information, that is a clear indication that you need to halt. And yeah, as I'm sharing this story with you, yes, the issue, the reason why I lost my YouTube channel was because of me. I should have known better. I should have simply said, wait a minute, this does not look legit. So here's the first lesson for you. Whenever you have a copyright against your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube channel, or even your website, and you get an email from some entity that you have no clue of, and they're basically saying that they're going to take down your channel, they're going to send you to court or whatever, don't click anything. Don't do any of that mess. More importantly, breathe. Take the time, stop, look, think. So when the hackers got to my Gmail account, it affected my YouTube channel, and of course everything that was associated with that part of my business. But that wasn't the only thing I used that Gmail account for. I had connected accounts through Adobe Premiere, through Opus Clips, all these different services. The idea is that Gmail, that Google account, had a lot of moving parts to it. And I realized that having so much on just that one Gmail was too much power. And that's the second lesson that I want to share with you. If you are considering a Gmail subscription, that would be the better way to go through Google Workspace, because from what I understand, if you just have the free product, that is just a regular free Gmail, and you don't pay for services through Gmail, you won't get a lot of support getting that account back. I still have a Google One account, or I should say a Google One subscription for that Gmail, but now that the Gmail is closed, I don't know if I'm still going to get charged. And if that is still the case, I need to now dispute that with Google if they're not going to help me get my account back. So there is the hard lesson for me, but the easy lesson for you. If you have a home service business, a service business, or if you do any type of business, you definitely want to get a business email. Truth is, we had that. We have our business email that's associated to our website, to a lot of our professional services. And granted, I probably should have just switched everything over. The point is that I did not do that. Whether it was being lazy, whether it was just not having it out of sight, out of mind, whatever the case, learn from my mistakes. Because clearly, my primary Gmail being hacked was just a part of the equation. Because there was this ripple effect that went through all my associated accounts, all of my different services and subscriptions that were now affected. Now I had to call each one of them, and even still till today, we're still working through the details on some of these other services that we've got to get transferred over. I feel that to a certain degree, there's a lot that I could consolidate. And consolidating all of those services is going to be based on your workflow. Granted, everyone will have different circumstances, and it might be that You actually spread through all of your accounts, all of your Gmails, emails, or paid emails, the different services that you have. Still, if you are not on top of the security behind those services, then you could still find yourself in this situation. Why did I not do that? Again, because out of sight, out of mind, laziness, not being thorough. Trust me, it is a hard lesson, because from here on out, that will not be the case. Of course, if this already has happened to you, then this is a perfect opportunity to share the stories, to share insights, and to let us know, how did you rectify this issue for your hacked account? Did you have to go through Google? Did you pay another third-party service? Did you do anything that was aside from the normal steps that Google offers you? I think everyone who's watching this video and within the community would like to know. Speaking about community, basically, we're going to have to rebuild. And for quite some time now, I've had this channel, my personal brand, and I've been growing it, focusing now a little bit more on business strategy. We're also building a podcast, and I'll get to that in a second. But in reality, this channel, I didn't really want to talk about garage door, pro tips, reviews, and things like that. But it's necessary now to post some of those videos just to get some traction. More importantly, this channel will focus again on helping someone who's looking to get into the home services space, that wants to build a business and wants to buy back their time. And we are here to help you with that. In fact, we have a coaching program that makes that happen. And by coaching you, we'll be able to get your garage door business up. Or perhaps maybe you want to supplement already your home service business. Maybe you're an electrician, HVAC, a plumber, and you want to start doing garage door work. Yeah, that'll work in tandem. Trust me, there's a number of companies that are out there doing that. But the channel, again, will be focused and geared toward that types of content. I don't really want to go back. Honestly, even if I got the other my hacked YouTube channel back, I don't know if I would want it. Now, I know what you're saying. You're like, Santiago, why are you even complaining about what you've lost when it's clearly your fault and you clearly got yourself into this situation, and now you say you don't want it? You are just being stubborn. To a certain degree, that's true. But the reality is that when I think about the YouTube channel that I had, SOS Garage Door Service, it was never really, or it is not really about the subscribers, the views, the affiliate money that we made, the brand deal commissions that we got, or even the Google AdSense that was given to us. In other words, none of that stuff was really ever the focus. The money that we made, the $2,000 on average that we made each month for our YouTube channel, in reality, it just flowed back into the channel. We took that money and we just reinvested it. Our main business model is not the YouTube channel. Our main business model is SOS Garage Door Service and the services that we provide in the community as a garage door contractor. So think about that. Even though we had this vehicle that was paying us, we weren't putting all our chips in that basket. We had a number of revenue streams that we were utilizing. Here's the strategy. Here's why you should have a YouTube channel. Leverage. My YouTube channel was leverage. It gave me the leverage to use my face, my voice, my brand, and it allowed me to create this army of me, to be able to take our message, to take our business ideas, our values, our goals, our love for the community, our desire to serve, our willingness to help the community and to help others. That's what the YouTube channel was about. It was about that connection to millions of people, thousands, hundreds of thousands, at least in a month. And then throughout the years, millions. And just thinking about how so many took the time to watch and leave a comment and ask a question and say thank you, or to say something else and, give hate. Even those people were important to me on my channel, because I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I know I'm not always going to connect with everyone. But I found that even with those that gave me hate on the channel, I still showed them gratitude. I showed them empathy. I showed them appreciation, because in reality, the worst thing they could have done with regards to my YouTube channel, not leaving hate messages. Trust me, that's actually good. The worst thing they could have done is not watch. But because they watch, And they probably went through the majority of the video looking for an opportunity just to spit back at me. I'm grateful for that because that's what the algorithm looks for. It looks for that interaction. It's a game. It is literally a game. And it's a game I got caught up into. It's a game that I think to a certain degree, our strategy will not be as intense. I think we're going to be a lot more intentional, but we're definitely not going to be as intense trying to just pop out videos day after day after day. We were doing a short a day. Apparently, that's the strategy that's out right now. That's not necessary in most cases. Quality versus quantity, you want the both. Since we've lost our YouTube channel, we've felt a difference. Huge difference. I mean, it's quiet. I don't even know what to do with my time because I have no outlet. I have no platform that I'm able to post these videos on. Now, that's the next idea I wanted to share with you. Aside from leverage, you want to think about how these platforms in reality don't belong to you. Think about it. Instagram doesn't belong to you. That's Facebook's or Meta. Twitter doesn't belong to you. That belongs to Elon. YouTube doesn't belong to you. That belongs to Google. So what are we saying here? Well, when it comes to these platforms that we post for free, we have to understand that at any given moment, they could shut us down. And they can shut us down for reasons that they don't need to even explain to us or have to explain to us. They could say, you're done. You're no longer allowed to post on our platform. You now got to figure out another way. It doesn't matter what platform you're on, as long as it's for free, as long as it's a third party and someone else's terms and someone else's guidelines and rules, you have to play by that game. What's the latter or what's the other option, the other side of the coin? Well, you would have to host your videos on a specific website, but you're going to have to pay for all that storage. And the way things are going right now with AI sucking up all of the memory, all of the RAMs and the gigabytes, that's going to get pretty expensive. Clearly, you can still do that on other third-party platforms like StanStore and School. And that's one of the strategies that we're also going to be looking at as well. But thinking about how where if you and I are just normal people and we're posting for our business to try to get that leverage, well, again, we don't want all of our eggs in one basket. We just don't want it all on YouTube. Now, YouTube was my favorite because whenever a customer was looking for a solution to make a decision, to buy a product, to book a call or acquire a service, YouTube was the better platform. Because YouTube, in essence, is where people have the money to buy. In other words, someone is ready to make a decision. And Instagram's a great strategy to promote your business because the moms, the wives, they're out there, they're making the connections, they're calling the vendors as customers to find a solution for their garage door needs or whatever home service business need, home service products. And again, that's a great platform. Now, granted, I posted on both, but I never saw the return like I did on YouTube. YouTube had the highest return whenever it was a long form video or a short form video. I always got great returns. And that leverage, man, that's a gold mine. So the strategy of rebuilding and starting a new YouTube channel is a must because it's that leverage that will allow my business to continue its momentum in serving the community where I live. And I hope that resonates with a few of you, because if you have a business, any business, you want to start a YouTube channel, think about all of the businesses back in the day that got their message out to the masses. With the introduction of the television at home, every time you wanted to see your program, your show, there was an ad or there was some sort of commercial that talked about their product. Those companies threw tons of money just to have their commercial in that program spot. Now, today, we have that same idea throughout everywhere we are, in the sense that whenever we open up our phone, we are constantly being bombarded by a message, by an ad, by a thought. The YouTube channel is one way that you can get that message out. And we're no longer really in the social media era. We've passed that. We're now in the interest media era. What does that mean? It means that people are interested in specific things, and when they search for them, they're usually doing it through a YouTube video or some Instagram video or a TikTok. It is fascinating how the leverage that small businesses have today is astronomical. and compared to what it was like back in the day. Back in the day, you had to advertise in a phone book, and you had to basically do physical advertising with flyers and stickers and business cards. I mean, it's a lot. So the strategy is there. We know what to do. We have the skills to be able to do it. And quite frankly, I would like it to invite you to do the same. That's one of the now new shifts that we're going to be focusing with regards to our YouTube strategy. Because not only will we have this channel, this personal brand that I have, it's not just going to be for home service business strategies. It's also going to be hosting, well, maybe not this channel, but it's actually going to have a feature where we're going to be doing a podcast. And that podcast, who is it going to feature? It's going to feature you. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm actually reaching out to a number of my friends, colleagues here in the community, in the Chino community. I've already have a few episodes in the pipeline, and we are now going to promote a podcast specifically about the conversation behind the very specific businesses that exist today and the strategies that some of the young entrepreneurs, some families, couples, the things that they're doing to get their business message out there. And it fascinates me because in reality, I didn't get into this business because I just wanted to have a job. That's not the case. The reason why I started my garage door business is because I wanted to have, again, that freedom, the freedom to choose. In other words, if I want to work, I'll work. If I don't have to work, I won't. I know I need to work, so I will. But the point is that whenever you have your own home service business or a service business or any type of business, you are able to create your own schedule. You are able to work on your own terms, especially if you are super good at a specific niche. So I want to be able to have that conversation with these wonderful business people and to be able to help you see yourself in what could be your own service business. Now, I'm going to finish off with this because this story with regards to my hacked Gmail account, my YouTube channel that's non-existent anymore, and the strategy to rebuild, well, it's still in the beginning stages. Honestly, I'm just still trying to collect myself from the dust. We still don't have a final from Google. We still don't have a final from YouTube that's saying like, you know what, you're done. There's no way we can help you. We'll update you on that. We will definitely update you on that. But in the meantime, if I could, and I will ask, please, if you followed our channel, SOS Garage Door Service, and you're a fan and you definitely want to continue to see this journey, please give a sub, give a like, check out our links. We have our wonderful coaching program here to help and serve others that are looking to start their own home service business. We have the wonderful CRM Jobber that we utilize, part of our brand deals. We have some free giveaways, some freebies that we're willing to hand out to you. Just chime down below. You can leave a comment, visit our Instagram page. I'll link that as well. You can check out our link in bio. There's a number of things that we would like to offer you to get you started on your home service business journey or your service business journey. And more importantly, to create the leverage that you need to grow or to start, build, and grow your business. I'm so excited that you're here. Thanks for watching this video. Please, if there's another video right in here, check these out. I love this one right here. It just talks about how you can start your home service business in 2 days. So give it a like, give it a watch. Always appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.